This is a jam. Okay, what do we got? This is the door we escaped from. I guess we can't force this one open. Figures. If it was that easy, we wouldn't be having this tough of a time. Well, it isn't. So why don't we have our tough time of it and figure a way to open the door? Red, yellow. You think these colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. These levels gotta turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. I guess the buttons have something to do when you push them. Okay. Nearly gauge 0, doesn't like it's going to move. All these dials are pointing in different directions. There's a bunch of knobs. A really creepy chair. The manacles made me think it was used to torture people. Can't open these manacles without a key. There's some weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I got this right, it's the sun symbol. Okay. There's something on the screen. The device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. I don't know when this thing, but we figured this out. Okay. We just have to adjust the switches and match the blocks up on top, right? Just adjust the switches shown in the 4 corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you can do. Wow, okay. There's just a fat hint button. It's hard to figure out what the button does. If you want to see them, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. No, we'll try that later. I'm just worried. I don't want to brute force it, you know? There's got to be more intel. I mean, I could easily brute force. I could easily. Uh-huh. A wrench! There's no point in going back. Let's just keep going forward. I just want to look at the fucking door, dude. I don't think there's gonna be a puzzle up there. At least I hope not. I should be able to get it off with this wrench. Could be something dangerous in there. We need to see if there's something useful in there. All right, here we go. Arm in the hole. Something small and full and hard. It's a gun! Sun key. Oh, look at that. The key we needed. All right, Sun Key, you've done your job. Into my pocket you go. Lotus Brute Master. Try not to lose again. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay. When you turn your switch on, the number of blocks goes up. Each switch adds different number of blocks. If you think about it, all you gotta do is a couple addition problems. If you turn a single switch on and count the blocks. Wait, but wait, I don't know what I'm trying to get to. Did I miss the explanation in the beginning? Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Can you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like underneath us. That means the floor. Oh, Junpei, look. You can see through the glass now. EDBF. EDBF, huh? Okay, what does this one do? You're just ain't man enough. Adjust the switches to match the blocks at the top. Oh, I see. So there's one extra block here. Oh. There's two difference. Two difference again. Okay, so it's probably some combination of two. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just said the top and the bottom, right? You know, if I just tallied up to see which ones added how many on each side, this would probably be easier. All right, notepad time. I will do 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2 is the top right one. So 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first number will be the top numbers. And the bottom number will be the bottom numbers. Okay, so this adds 4 and 5. And this one adds 2 and 4. Wait a minute, how's this gonna work out? Okay, here's how it works out. We add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 4. So the difference here is 5. But the total difference between the rest of them is still -1. So the difference here is 2, then 1, then 1. This doesn't seem possible then. Two, 3, yeah, 4. We have to use the bottom one because it's the only one with a top side and like over. Hang on, let's go back out one more time. Match the blocks on top. Let's hit the hint button. Oh, wow. Is this the same number of blocks? Wait a minute. No? I don't understand this puzzle then. On top, there are 18 blocks, and then on the bottom, there are only 15. How is this? I don't understand this puzzle or solution. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top, and then press the check button. The blocks on top of what? I don't understand this puzzle. It's like, what does adding? They're not matched. Am I wrong? Like, no matter which way you look at it, the right side and the left side aren't. Each quadrant isn't matched up. This lower left quadrant still has -3. I don't understand what the puzzle is, but I'm gonna check because that's what the hint said. Maybe we're gonna zap the brain with a little electricity. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is used.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But
no one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
No one likes an indecisive man.
I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to.
After her words made it clear the Lotus would break no argument, or book no argument, she turned and walked towards the chair without hesitation. But she did not sit down. Despite what she had said before, she indeed felt the hesitation. Her legs shook.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just, if something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Nona and Aoi?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the...
But what the hell?
Oh,
Someone looked just as shocked as Junpei. He blinked his eyes rapidly as if he were completely
no
awake.
way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
How did serious? What the hell is this?
What the
There's
hell
no
is
way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please.
Fine, I'll tell you.
It's not a short story. Okay.
But... And then, that was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my God. Everything I've been looking for. For the last 9 years, the person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Wow.
Oh.
Weird.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
The Gansfeld experiment.
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of
Gansfeld
video
experiment.
images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
What?
It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, famous telepathy
telepathy.
experiment.
That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Well,
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all system recovery is estimated. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
of course.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over. Junpei, I'm counting.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you...
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Whoa!
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
I don't have any idea what the fuck this is all about. Okay, well that side's lined up, I guess. Oh, you gotta keep going this side. I don't have any idea how this works. Just look at it carefully. The number of blocks isn't going to change. All it's going to change is the shape. Just like the first game, you gotta match your pointy blocks to the ones up top. What? Up top? Where? Where is up top? Is there like a file? Where is up top? Oh my god. Let's just like turn the switch on the other side and let's just see if it adds anything on the bottom. Oh, okay. That might be it then. We only needed one on the top. Okay, there you go. Holy shit. I think top meant hint. I think my life just got shorter. Yeah, that was bizarre. I think I was just supposed to use the hint. The messaging of it being a hint meant to me that I needed more information, but I think the more information was just the hint. God, what a bizarre situation.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's...
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Let's take this to C deck.
Huh?
It's been fine for other people waiting for them. There were none.
No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the key, and I happen to have the sun key. This should open that door. All right.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet.
Oh.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this.
Unfortunately, no.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side. We can't just stop.
Oh.
Hey, it opened.
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Where do you find the Jupiter key? In the 7 or 8 door? Terrible scene before them. Oh no. Uh-oh. I knew it! She's the killer!
What the hell? What the hell happened?
7 switch is broken.
Clover. Nothing.
Suddenly Lotus moved. Before he understood what happened, his hand was on Junpei's. In Junpei's vest pocket.
Hey, what are you...
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes?
The murderer?
The murderer. Once again, Junpei looked at the dead bodies.
Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people. 3 dead. That means that the person who had killed them was...
June.
No.
Give it to me!
Hmm.
Let's go!
Morning would have to wait. Where are you going, Jumpy? Stab.
Open! What?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed, defeat leaning against the doorknob. She felt it twist. A small gap between the door and the frame.
It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was all...
Why?
How would I know that? Whatever,
How would you
let's
know
just
that?
go.
I'm zeroed. Jumpy. They stepped inside. In front of them was another hallway. It stretched out toward the bow of the ship. Oh, this is the captain's quarters, isn't it? A few seconds later, they were there. In front of them stood a massive metal door. This is heavily
What
breathing.
the hell is this door?
What the hell is
I can't
this door?
see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
How the fudge?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back.
There was more stark a look of terror from Lotus's voice than authority. She was
But I
almost
don't
begging.
see any other door.
No way.
It opened by its...
It's an automatic...
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling. The other doors were already unlocked, and we haven't seen anything like this.
Bad feeling.
How could their situation possibly get worse? 3 people were already
We've hit
dead.
bottom. This can't get any worse.
Hey, Junpei!
He stepped through the door.
I can't take this anymore. No one can.
And whatever hope Junpei managed to summon disappeared.
No. It's a lie. This can't be real. If it's a dream, just wake up already.
Wake up,
please tell me
Junpei.
It's all just
Wake
a
up.
joke. Yep, that's it. It's a big, elaborate trick.
It wasn't real, right? June. No. Codenames meant nothing now.
Ah!
Connie.
Connie!
Oh no! He flew to her side, her heart like stone in his...
Connie!
Junpei swept up her back and looked at... She moaned and his eyes fluttered open, but only barely.
Connie!
Jumpy?
Jumpy. Her face was pale and lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy, and they just stared at Junpei. Said, Junpei put his hand against a smaller bag to hold her up. She felt warm and wet. It's covered in blood.
Oh, man. There's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
It was all he could manage.
Jumpy, I'm sorry.
A minuscule thread, that was the only thing keeping her with him.
I might not make it.
I might not make it.
No way. I am going to let you die.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again. You Just... You... Ow! Damn it!
He looked up from Connie's, desperate for something, anything.
What's that?
Then he saw it. A small submarine.
Submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here?
That didn't matter. Nothing mattered except saving Connie. It was the only thing he wanted.
That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there.
No! Please, just... I want to be...
Connie.
Joey, did you know you... meant
You meant a lot to me when we were
liked
kids.
you for a really...
Okay, we saw this part already, I think.
Joey, do you remember how we hung out a lot? We went to the pool. Do you remember playing? They're all memories. All of those moments are... But I also wanted to... But that...
No!
No,
I mean,
it's
yes.
Snake.
You hear me? I promise.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes... Joey, I feel...
No, Connie, don't...
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel sleepy. Ah! Her eyes were closing. Junpei screams. It feels something.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Connie! No! Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried out. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. No! It rang 5 times.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then he realized 7 unknowns did not follow him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. He felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way towards the door that he came through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with the sound of the grinding stone. Junpei passed through the door into the hallway. Oh. His heart rattled in his chest as an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist, her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. It didn't care. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew that the lump of lead in his chest once had been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around to the door again and slowly, numbly walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Oh, no! And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5, the body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower, the body of Snake. The center case with 3 more, Ace and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses of 7 and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body of the once, okay. We didn't check Ace's body, I guess. And now Junpei would join them. Who had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one breath. Finally, he felt the bubbles creep inside his face. Connor's creative figure just put it into the cold. We did it! Happy ending! The end. Or is it? Okay. Okay, so let's start here. I imagine that in order to adequately make it through to get the good ending here, we'll need the key here, which I believe is just the the safe. We'll need to get to the safe, which I think that will just give us knowledge to get all the way through. But we'll have to go through here first. So I believe this is going to be, this is the 2 door, right? This is the 3 door. And then once we get to the 3 door, then the 2 door is the one in the basement. So whatever is not the 2 door. The 1 door.
One. My choice?
Hey, wait a minute. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure. I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted.
Whoa.
Remember, I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Very well. We've decided it will be Clover, Junpei, and myself. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only. Aw.
Fine. 7, we'll go through doors.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we've got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age. Right, June?
Well,
What does that matter?
Pig. You just wait and see.
Whoa! Oh, okay, bye.
Calling me old. This is why men are such a pain. They're about as subtle as a brick.
And they're at it again.
I'll see you later, June.
Jumpy.
Don't make that face.
We aren't going to be split up. We might get separated. Otherwise, we won't be. That's how the notary.
That's how the notary game works.
It'll be
I'm an
fine.
expert on
I'll
it.
see.
All right.
Here's A deck.
That should be it.
And here we go.
Beat it. Beat
It's
it.
just a Santa and Lotus, a numbered door.
There's the red. Now the 2 of you. Now, are you ready?
Yeah, anytime.
Very well then. 3, 2, 1.
And it's open!
Hiya!
Where? There it is!
There it is.
It stopped.
Yes, it did. Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want. We should finish this.
I agree.
Now then. There's another door. Let's try opening it. So, this is the...
Wheelhouse, huh?
Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next...
Very well.
Clover, you're in charge of this room. Say something.
Okay.
All right then, let's get started.
All right then. Whoa! Does it normally do that? Does it normally have my eyes? I feel like that's the first time. Nothing. It's a pocket watch.
Oh, pocket watch.
Hey, man. What are you doing?
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on the 2 of you.
Well, not a problem, but...
Oh, I see. Of course. I apologize. Well, best of luck.
Ow. Ow, what the...
Yes. There was something I wanted to...
Yeah? What?
Pardon me.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Whoa, what are you putting your hand in my pocket?
Just as I thought. You switched them, didn't you? Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your...
Then, why did...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill...
Damn. Ship's log, huh? Ship's log, huh? Let's see. We leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we headed south and west and turned southwest to steer towards the continent, then proceeded northwest. We made port, then changed our heading east for the time, and now we are heading due north. Soon we will dock with the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel. Okay, well, probably gonna need that. It's a map of the world with the Atlantic in the middle. Yeah, there's something on it. Okay, apparently I'm not smart enough to deduce what's on it. Okay, so at this point, if I don't find the 0 bracelet, then that means Ace has it. Oh, I see. This is just a visual version of the ship's log that we found before. You would say that, you son of a bitch. Maybe. It was a joke, of course. Ha ha ha. Oh. Some kind of scoreboard? Alright, so what's the first thing? South full. transmitter. The navigation I was just to speed the ship and send the signal to the engine. There's a handle on top to move back and forth to. There isn't. Isn't a handle. Oh. Even though the compass also moves. Look at the fucking graphics on that, by the way. Hello. If we can find a replacement handle. Oh, let's examine the pocket watch. $5:39, 10 o'clock. Okay. Okay, so it's got to be in the book then. Yeah, I guess let's check that. Whatever. How was the chair room? I feel like I have no idea how to really solve that chair room. The chair puzzle, I feel like, was very confusing. Let's see. Wait, wasn't there like a thing about the time? It kept saying that I needed to look above, which just seemed like it wasn't correctly adapted from the DS version. Huh. So this is the... Nope. Is there a quick way to get to the map? No. I feel like I'm missing something, obviously, but I don't quite know what. What did it say? Okay, no, the door right there just gets us outside. Okay, well, there's nothing else, so let's just turn the thing west. Oh, I see. Okay. I know. Southwest, northwest. Okay. Let's write it down. Okay. South, full, west, half, south, west, slow, northwest, full, and then east, half, north, dead, and then, wait, and then stop. Okay, so first we go south. Then we go west. Then we go southwest. Then we go northwest. Then we go east. Then we go north. What the? The handle came off. Okay, so first we go south full. Then we go half. Then we go slow. Then we go full, half, full, half, dead, stop. Huh? That's weird. I thought I put it in the right speed. Departing XX, carrier XX, flight XX. Oh, I get it. I don't get shit. I'm just kidding. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Perhaps that's the arrival time? Ten seconds past 3 o'clock. What the hell are you doing? Just trust me. Should be fine now. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. What if I didn't? Let's put it in here. How did that even work? It seems that you were successful. Well done, Junpei. We unlocked the door, and now we can get out of this room. Oh, well, let's go then. I did it! I'm a gamer. Did you see how I gamed right there? Hell yeah!
Oh, a hallway.
It's far too narrow to be called. This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go. Wow.
Wow.
Well, these machines are weird. Wait, this...
Ah, yes. A telegraph key. This must be the communication office.
Across the room from the door they entered through was
And
another.
that door?
captain's quarters.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
Uh-oh.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
It opened easily without much pause. At first they saw... Oh no. A man covered in blood. Oh! His mouth went dry and he felt very cold. This is the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid before him. Still, he began to accept that whatever it was he saw, whatever happened to him was beyond his control, and whatever force controlled him was driven by the determination that he could not hope to match.
Damn.
Third time. A sense of hopelessness, of desperation washed over him.
No, we didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive.
Yeah, maybe the pool of blood is just like a little bit of him.
No pulse. Well, damn. If only... These wounds. It must have been this.
An axe. The entire blade was drenched in bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt it had been made by an axe. Junpei looked at the body again. A lake of blood stretched around him. It was wearing clothes of the ship's captain, although they were...
His clothes? A captain? Does that mean this guy was 0?
On his left was a bracelet. The number on the bracelet was 0.
Bracelet 0.
It was only then that Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. It was simply too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought a joke.
Junpei.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe wise to find a way out. There's a camera. Yeah, see, it didn't have his face right there. What was up with that? Alright, let's save.